What up, guys? We're back playing some Madden. You guys borrowed on Madden 25, so we're playing it. We're back playing some Madden. You guys borrowed on Madden 25, so we're playing it. Okay, guys, let's get in this game now. Okay, guys, let's get in this game now. And you guys all know how we do on the channel. So, 1 second. You guys all know how to do it on this channel. Stay hydrated. Fine, guys. You want sponsors? Go ahead. Okay, guys, give me 1 sec. I got to now clog this thing. Come on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. Okay.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be with you, Mike. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick.
What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here we go. Waiting, think. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down. Yeah! Now Prescott. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. Yeah. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up first down.
Guys, I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back.
He takes it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way.
You guys make me look bad when you don't get the damn ball.
Unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
Now he'll run it. He's been elusive in this first half. Look at those rushing numbers there. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Prescott. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he will score his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. After that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for
Wait, double it, guys.
the throw is Prescott.
Hey.
What's up?
And he's in for the 2.
Freezing.
Just like that.
Just playing Madden.
2-0 lead.
Oh. Should Julia added you to a friend list?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Alright.
But now did he get a stop? But there was some confusion, and the offense is going to come away with 8.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. An A1 move, now return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
It's not often that you take the field for the first time, Mike, finding yourself down by 8. But that's the situation they find themselves in here. They have to just treat this as if it's a 2-possession game and play with a little bit more urgency on this opening drive. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball back, and now you lose all momentum. Stick to your plan. Find a way to come away with points as you try to settle this offense into this game here early.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Prescott now. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. There he goes again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the 1st half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
He'll run again. And he's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Boom! Point conversion to make it 16-0. There was no hesitation from this offense immediately after they scored that touchdown.
Holding up 2 fingers, they knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Flip again. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able. Disaster for the offense.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On comes Thomas Morstead, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
Let's go.
Set to go now.
See what I can do here.
Here's Prescott. He runs with it.
Come on,
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to pick up.
Thanks for joining, guys. Don't get me, bitch.
Take off again.
Dude, I need blockers. And that could have been a touchdown.
More the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for quarterbacks, especially on the ground here in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any.
And he's into the end zone again. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. He has to start looking at the record book. See if he can.
I tried double it, guys.
In a game.
We're no panties here.
Now Prescott. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this run. First down now.
No, I care.
Rodgers now. Taking off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Rodgers. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
The offense goes
Okay, guys, for that touchdown, the 2-point conversion. Probably got unlocked.
Ending up going the opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just
What up?
play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Rodgers. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Following the sack it's Rodgers. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense has to be searching for answers. Prescott on first down. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Anytime a defense decides to blitz, Mike, they're always rolling the dice, and we see why. You bring that extra defender, and if he doesn't get home, that quarterback not only can escape the pocket, but there is a lot of room to operate downfield.
On first and 10, Prescott. Now he takes off. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Where are my blockers, guys?
Considering the fact it was zone coverage, That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
First set of downs to work with.
Let's go.
First down and 7.
Oh, you piece of
And
crap.
the pressure too much. He'll go down. If you're gonna take a sack, you just don't add to it by taking such a massive.
You guys give me some video ideas that I could do.
Cut your losses now. Not only do you lose that down, and he's gonna have to one, and down he goes. Sometimes, like your greatest strength can also be a little bit.
In this case, he is
So used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. Here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down.
Jackass.
Taking a big risk.
Go for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Second down and 8. Another run here with Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right side! What is it?
Dak to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 9.
That works.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete.
Nobody did anything there.
The field goal, but that backfired. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half.
Thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, it is.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. Third and long. Rodgers to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep them short of the first down.
On now,
I'll take that.
For the Jets. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of the second half. Not very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Thank you.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think?
To throw is Dak. And he will score again. Dak Prescott, touchdown Dallas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Let me take that hit in just a little bit, guys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now a second down throw from Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Third and a yard. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Firing downfield for Conklin. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. As he's on for the 5th.
This stupid is just gone for it. But they didn't.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. We'll see if they want to attack things back down deep in their own end. It's first and 10. That's it away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing again. Prescott on second and 10. That one downfield for Coaster. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside.
I'll take that. Keeps me away from their end zone.
Big play after being backed up. 55 yards on the game.
Here we go!
Jack, the throw here on first down. Now he'll run. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush. That's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rusher rather than his receivers downfield. All that he needed to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's the first time.
Tight end Ferguson. 10 yards for gain on the pitching catch. That's good for a Dallas first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be second down. Here's Jack to throw. Here's a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves in grip.
Here we go!
Mantra down here for all defensive coordinators like this. Takeaways, field goals.
That is going to be, oh, man, he's got it. P.P. Lamb.
That's
They always say, Greg, it's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sideline holding their breath. That is a cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, it's ultimate touchdown.
For the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Return team gonna let that one go. They'll go to the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to put down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their sixth sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline. I found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he
this one away. And he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here comes the return. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Prescott. Back deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Second down, Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He's face down, force the offward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is incomplete. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about my 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yard gain. Really can't blame any of these fans for continuing to voice their frustration, especially after that last serious play.
That is not going to do it. Trying to fight off a rock with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's first and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to run it.
That play has Zach Brady all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up 5 yards for what looked like a disaster.
On the give, it's home. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Micah Parsons on the tackle. There's a third down and 4. Now Rodgers. And sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays inbound. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. First down for Aaron. That one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, or the quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. There's a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, get up behind that ball. Put that one a little bit more on.
Again, it's Rodgers. He'll look underneath for home. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and he'll set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance
to pick up any yards after the catch.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game. Like, this pass rush has had the advantage of the offense pretty much from the jump. Already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield why this team finds themselves in the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Because this was stopping. Getting cut up.
The first huddle, on the field for first and 10.